Welcome to the Gamers with Jobs 2011 Team Fortress 2 tournament. Today's match features the sad Keanus versus the Manne-Hattin Project, and we will be playing on CP Well. And setup has begun right before this match is about to begin. We've got blue running 2 heavies, 2 medics,
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
NG, Pyro, Demo Soldier, and Spy and Sniper. Now it looks like red, the Manhattans, are running a very similar setup. They are opting for a Scout instead, but they also have 2 medics, 2 heavies, and a Spy and a Sniper.
Mission begins in 10
So round's
seconds.
about to begin. On this map you can often jump over these carts here and do some damage early.
3, 2,
See if anybody does that. Yep, here comes Eric. Trying to get some damage done early. Anarchist is going to have none of that though. He's going to take him out. Coming inside, Chiba takes out WizKid. Good early heavy kill there. Red Ubering on the right. MT poofs him away. And blue Uber's on the left. They're going to try and take this point. Looks like they may get it here. This middle point does cap fairly slowly, so it's often hard to tell, but yeah, they're going to have 4 guys on there. That point is capped. So blue with a quick early lead. Although Eric does come in and takes out Terrorizer. Looks like he may escape too. He is a slippery one, that Eric.
the control point is
Ilo also on the first point here. Sorry, the middle point. He takes out Minarchist. Scout taking out a heavy. That's always fun when you are a Scout. Let's peek it down here. You can see Red assembling, trying to get this middle point. They're pushing a little bit.
our control point.
WizKid poking in, can't quite get it. Looks like Boogle got rid of Jedi on the point. Always good to get some guys on the point in preparation for a push, but it doesn't look like we're going to have much of a push here. Terrorizer takes out Evil Seed as he tries to cap.
The control point is
Rookie
being
got
captured.
a little bit of a base going on back here. He's got the telly set up, that'll help out Red.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Looks like Quentin and VT with the KK took out some blues in here to help get this push going.
Time has been
Nix bonks his head on the ceiling and dies. And Red captures the middle point. Nice little push. There's an Uber. Looks like that was a bit of a wasted Uber. Didn't really need that 30 at the point. And meanwhile, Red's doing a great job. Eric is already pushing into the next point. Very smart.
alert. Our
Blue
control
does have a telly here, although that telly does not look long for the world. It's not going down though.
our
There it
control
goes,
point
finally goes down. Eric gets the entrance anyway, so wouldn't have mattered. Blue rushing around. And Blue looking to push, but it's just Gumby right there. Not sure what he's going to do by himself. Here comes Chiba, try and help him out. And that little Nell says, nice run. Clip. Alright, so in front here comes Quentin. And Minarchist sees him. Heavy versus heavy battle. Usually the winners. He gets the first shot off. Minarchist wins that one. And he's going to try and do a little push. He's going to eat a sandwich, but here comes Boogle. And there goes Boogle. Wow. Great snipe by Terrorizer. Gets Boogle right before he stabs Minarchist. And Minarchist has a new best friend. His name is Terrorizer. Alright, WizKid shooting from the window. Red does have this alcove. And they have a dispenser here, which is a great little support, bit of support to help out the team on the push. You can always go back and heal, or spies can get their cloak back there. Always good to have. And as I say that, Chiba takes it out,
alert. The control point is being captured.
or helps take it out. Okay. So Red still has the middle point under pretty firm control. WizKid and Quentin along with VT and his Kritzkrieg once again just annihilating people in here. Kritzkrieg is coming in quite handy so far. Great job. Milo taking out the teleporter. Always good to take out teleporters first. Prevents reinforcements from coming in quickly. And now red looks like they're maintaining, they're exerting control, I should say, over this courtyard. It looks like they're going to push to their 4th point, blue's 2nd point. A little action going on here in the courtyard. Minarchist and Crispy along with the other medic. And here comes Quentin. And BT's got a Kritzkrieg. There goes the Kritzkrieg. And there goes blue. Can't really do much in the face of that. And it looks like red may get this point here. Oh, but Quentin gets blown up. But is he going to cap it? Is he going to cap it? Yeah, BT does get it by himself right before Jedi gets there. But red uses a Uber anyways just to maintain their grip on here. On this point. Blue a bit trapped into that spawn. You can still use that spawn even if you don't have this point, which is very handy for healing. Nick Steele doing a great job. Look at that. A triple kill. Gets stabbed after that, but good attempt at getting that point back. And Moondragon also going to get the point back. He's all by himself. Here comes Chiba to help him out. Not quite, and Eric unfortunately finishes him off. Moondragon couldn't quite get the point. Alright, let's take a higher vantage point here. Looks like heavy battle. Blue loses. Minarchist goes down. Even with the support of the medic, Evil Seed's rockets just help the damage that much more. And here we go, on the left. We've got a blue Uber, Pyro Medic Uber. Unfortunately, they don't have anybody with them, and you can't cap a point with an Uber, so you can see how this Uber may be in vain, but nope, here we go. We have Gumby and Crispy, and Nyx is there. Nice late push here by blue. They do get the point back. Good work there. Fortunately, Crispy was forced to use an Uber in desperation to save himself. And Jedi shooting up in the ceiling. What's going on up here? Hey, look, Rookie setting up in the 3rd level. There's a surprise. Gumby trying to prevent that. He does take out Rookie, does take out the dispenser. Looks like he's going to clean up the telly. Here comes Nylo. Does get him. Bit of an awkward moment there. That gun's still up there. Let's check out the outside. Red coming right back in. They don't have that telly because it was taken out by Gumby, so they do have to walk the long way. Gun gets taken out. Oh, Nyla with the kill on Clip and the kill on Steel. Gets the double kill. Nicely done. And Sentry does go down again. Here comes Quentin. VT. His medic, or as I like to call him, his babysitter. Moondragon, unfortunately, can't prevent the point from being capped. Oh, Chiba with a nice stab. Gets the medic and the heavy. I don't know if the medic had a Uber ready to go, but it didn't seem that way. Quentin complaining of a face stab, but sorry, Quentin, but a nice backstab from my vantage point. And red, not the most effective push. They kind of went in single file there. That's not really going to do any good job against 2 heavies and 2 medics. Blue's going to have to they're going to have to think about defending this last point. This point caps so quickly that you pretty much need somebody to stay on it at all times, and it looks like Jedi is going to do just that, which is very smart. Blue trying to push back into this point. And look, red's up here again, and Rookie once again up in the middle. Chiba takes him out with help from Gumby. Blue doing a very good job keeping this 3rd level clear. You really need to keep this level clear if you're defending, because if they get a base set up in here, it's very hard to take it out. Chiba stabs Evil Seed, looking for some more kills. Blue needs to get this point back. Red is burninating the land here. They're maintaining very good control over it. Crispy and Minarchist trying to get it. Oh, an attempted cap. I missed that one, but looks like Eric got taken out by Chiba along with Terrorizer. And here comes, oh, nice stab by Google. It's going to stop this push in its tracks. And unfortunately, now the medic has nobody to Uber. except for the spy. They do take out the heavy, which is good, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to take out anything else. Second Uber used. Not sure how useful this would be. They probably should have just run away. Instead we have a double Ubered medic here, trying to do the old puppy trick with the Uber saw, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out too well. And there they go. They both go down. Meanwhile, up in the attic, Rookie has switched from a mini sentry to a regular sentry. That's going to be much better for establishing a base in here. It doesn't have the telly up yet, but I imagine it's going up very shortly. Once Red has this base, it's going to be very difficult for Blue to get down without an Uber.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
But Blue trying to get this point back. Doesn't look like Red has anyone in the area, so yeah. Gumby next. Nice cap there. They get the point right back. Evil Seed, who was switched to demo and annoyingly looks exactly the same as Eric now. Meanwhile, the base is now fully up. Telly's still not up. A little surprising there. I think Rookie really wanted to try and get the base going first. It looks like Red's going to easily take that point now. And here we go. Here's a push. We have a KK. We got Eric, and we have nobody on the point. Uh-oh. This looks like a quick cap. And it is. Not sure what happened with Blue there. Maybe everyone was dead and they were respawning, but nobody on the last point. Pretty much spells doom for the Blue team, but it's just the first round. Manne-Hattin Project does have a 1-0 lead.